Hey guys, welcome to the video. Guys, like nobody's in the park, so I took a chance now. I prefer to film when nobody's here. Bought protection, as you guys can see. Came with one of these, so kind of waste some money, but I prefer way more of these because it's way wider and the other is just a thick. But I'm gonna try to do an ollie, and maybe I'm gonna train to start being able to slide from the board on the ground, like in the top, and you just put your foot and go down. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try that shit. don't know if you guys saw, but I did. I'm gonna have to do wider though. One time a friend of mine needs that one, just like I did, but he felt pretty bad, bro. It makes me tired, bro. It's hot as fuck. Bro, that shit was hard as fuck. I know I went high. We're doing that little one. It is not that hard, but I want to just finish 2 times what I had done before to always remember what I do, you know. I don't lose that shit. Way more comfortable with my gear protection. I don't fuck myself up. Let's see if this is one. Let's see if I can do this shit. bro. I'm happy. I did that shit. It's a new one. I'm hype about it. Let's go, bro. I'm only gonna leave this shit once I complete my mission. If I I just did a new thing, but I wanna do more. If I don't complete this one, I ain't leaving. And then it's the shorts. You already know how this should be. You have to grind, man. Put that grind on. I'm gonna do for here. See how this shit goes. I'm confident though. Okay guys, this is gonna be one more of the skater teaches you, and how you start here and you go down is have the foot well locked in. Like you should be able to have one foot locked and the other out, and not like be strong tumbling and nothing like that. I had that shit fixed. Once you do that, you're going with the other foot directly to this part where you have these things, so the whole body is balanced in the skate and you don't have like more weight to one side where you're gonna fall back, right? You fall in the end and yeah, you get stick on this shit. And that way you have balance and the weight is all around the board so you don't fall. That's it. Oh, and don't fear. Like if you go with fear, you're gonna fall. Like really start in the beginning of the beginning, but then go hard on that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Because once you have the foot here and your body goes to that front, the skate is locked in. It's not gonna fall. But once you start being afraid and you might put a little bit back, that's when you're gonna, you know, jump back. And yes, I bought this gear exactly because I was afraid of falling. So sometimes buy a gear and that way you know you're gonna break your bones. Already broke my arms 2 times. No need it for a 3rd time, right? Let's go. Hopefully it was helpful. Comments if you need like more advice. Those are higher, they are harder because no, I mean, even though they are higher, they are easier because it's not too much to fall down. I really realized that those who like longer is harder for me to just stay in. So I'm gonna do this one, I'm gonna do that one, then I'm gonna just vibe a little, do what I already know. Maybe some ollies, but I get pissed off with that shit because I just don't see being able to do it, and it's like so essential for like life and just jumping shit that you need to jump, you know, have something in front of you. But whatever, at least I did this new thing, challenge myself, and that's it, bro. My feet is hurting like a motherfucker. Like to do the other thing where I jump this loop and go there is like I had to pedal a lot and my foot ain't been good with it. Getting hungry now, but I'm not gonna stop until I finish, until I do this one too, which I'm gonna do next. I'm just need to feel more comfortable here. I just don't feel comfortable doing this shit. Every other is like cool. This one is just so uncool. Like, I feel like I'm gonna fall. And one thing is, like, I know I said go to the front, but don't jump your body to the front, because then you might fall to the front. Jump and stay locked in, like stay squatting, you know, be on the squatting position where you are like attached to the skate, not too much, not going to the front, not going to the back, attached to the skate, and let your body fall. The knee and the foot is the only thing that you have to press. Don't press the body. Shit is not it at all. I don't feel comfortable doing this shit. I'm getting pissed off. That one is so much easier, bro. I don't get it. Like, it seems way harder, but it's way easier. I really don't get this shit. I have to go a little bit the body to the front. Stabilize. Way better. As I said, put the pressure on the foot, bro. Don't be afraid. If you be afraid of putting the pressure on the foot, you're not gonna put pressure enough, and that's where you're gonna have this is gonna start going. You have the full strength on this foot. The other you are scared, so it's not fully, and then you're gonna go that way and climb and get dumped on the floor. You know what I mean? Let's see. Still not comfortable though. I'm gonna try the other one because like I'm impatient, very impatient. So like seeing something that I wanna do and not doing, especially from fear, it seems like some beat shit. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm gonna do what I'm a fear. I have my gear on. The only thing I don't have in my helmet, but I'm not gonna buy for now. I'm only buying stuff that where I get myself hurt. So you know, maybe I'm gonna break my head 2 times for the second time and I learn, or my nose for the second time, or my shin for the second time. I don't know. We'll see. That was the best that I did right now. Yeah, I'm walking. Not as great, but not bad. Hey man, last time. And that's what I see, man. This kid is my friend, bro, and you're probably watching this shit, but I'm gonna be real. I bought the gear and I'm comfortable with this shit, you know? People don't use gear and then they scare because you really get hurt. Damn, my muscles looks amazing. But sometimes you better just buy the gear and feel comfortable while you're doing it, instead of like coming with fear and then you fall and then you learn like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get hurt, so I don't want to do this shit. I feel like people don't use gear because they see the pros on the streets not using it, right? But they pros, bro. You don't even know if in the beginning they did that shit. You know, I want to use gear the whole way because I don't feel like, oh, I need to prove nothing, or oh, that's cool. I'm cool. I'm the coolest of the bunch. That's why people, even my haters, admire me. Everybody loves me in the skies, man. Women love me in the skies. Everybody loves me in the skies. Nobody can hide it for real. Because that's cool, being you. That was not easy, bro. But I'm just gonna continue. I have to waste my shit.
A minha ideia, Pedro, antes era que precisava ter algo à tarde que fosse prático, tipo essa ideia. Pelo menos pagasse o salário do funcionário de entrada, só para mim deixar ali rolando, não treinar, vou deixar o dia ali.
You see? First I want to say is like, face your fears, bro. Nothing better than being afraid, doing, and achieving. The hype, the adrenaline is amazing. Feels amazing. That's why I love skating. Second, you see how I tremble a little bit, and because of that, I was already like falling more. You have to go against this shit and like with full force, with confidence. If you fall, you fall, bro. If you question, I feel like this is goes to any ramp that I went. When you question, when you're too afraid and you thinking it's not gonna go well, that's when it doesn't go well. When you like afraid, but say fuck it and just go, it goes well. not fall on this beach. This one that goes slimy, it is what it is, but I don't really want it. Come on. Ah! That's it, but guys, this one seems scarier, but the reality is when you have less to rent, less like weed to go, is like it's easier. I saw like a buddy of mine who falls, so I was like, damn, this shit was hard, but like I challenge myself, bro, every day that I pull up in here, be recording or not, and I don't challenge myself and I don't do stuff that is harder, I feel bad. I feel like, damn, bro, you got scared. Like, nah, you pull up every day, you're gonna do a new thing, you're gonna learn a new thing. And also every day I'm gonna do the same things that I did before in order not to forget. As I said, I watched a guy talking about, oh, I learned muscle ups and then I forget. It's like, you forget because you stop doing it. Never stop doing things that you find is cool and is a skill. You know, that's why I tried so many times doing these, because I needed to know that at least 2 times I did that, and everything else too. And now we did this shit. I'm gonna do the shorts now, and then I'm still gonna skate some. We might do just like pull a little bit, and yeah, then I'm sweating crazy. I'm sweating so crazy. I'm even asking if I should, like, maybe I'll go eat. I hadn't eaten nothing yet. Maybe I'll go eat. Then I'll go bodyboard, and then yeah, take a shower, eat again, and that's it. That's the day, basically, man. And never be scared of doing what you want because other people laughing or other people talking, because what that is, and I kept telling y'all, for the youngest, man, what that is people who, they want to be you, they want to do what you do, but they too scared of doing it, so they're gonna laugh because they afraid of being left if they were doing that shit. So they're afraid of being, they want to be you, and because they can't, they're gonna say, oh, that's corny, you know, but that's because they wish they were you, but they're scared of the same reaction. While for me, if somebody laughs, if somebody talks, you are nobody. You literally are nobody. I don't know if this is insulting, but it's how I see it. That's why sometimes I call people minions, randoms, peasants, because he's a nobody. Somebody who is not courageous of being themselves and hate on other people for being themselves is not somebody who I respect whatsoever. And because I don't respect, I don't care. And y'all shouldn't care too, you know what I mean? Because y'all being you, and people who are successful are themselves, and people who are happy are themselves, and people who are unhappy are the sheeps, are the ones who follow the box, are the ones who follow the crowd. And you know, a lot of laughs comes with comfortability. There's like, damn bro, this dude's doing this shit. You know what I mean? He's trying to be somebody. Well, I wish I was doing the same thing, but I ain't doing that shit. You know what I mean? Don't be a random. Do not be a random, guys. That's all I ask for y'all, man. Think bigger. Respect yourself more than others. Because when you see others as equals, is the problem. You're thinking like, oh, it's the same. Not the same, bro. I have big balls. You have none. That's why you left. I'm gonna try to do a new stuff again, which I don't know if it's gonna go good, but hey, I have my gear on me. We good, right? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do that another day, another challenge. Every challenge any day, man. Feel accomplished, prideful of what you got, everything you get, and be able to do a new thing is hype. I love watching YouTube. There's a guys who doing different like super hard tricks, and like I respect that and hope someday I'll be able to do that and jump stairs and jump things way harder than everything else. Out here, y'all gonna see the next one that I wanna do is bigger ramps of what we did today. Jumping that stuff for some kids to do. Learning to hold it, learning to slide on this. And then the other pool, bro. The other pool where I see the serious skaters. Only saw one skater do that. Only one. At the time I've been here, and I go here every day. Only one skater I saw him have the guts to do what I did today, but in that pool from the beginning. No, never see any other skater. They have a bunch of teachers here. Never see no other skater do it apart from that kid. And I want to do that shit. I want to be the best. Everything I do, I want to be the best. And that's who I am, and that's how I be. Don't be a random. Be you. Have guts. Have courage. Have balls. Do you, man. If your people or the people you hang out is judging you for being you, it's because they don't have courage for that shit. They associate with their randoms and associate with the real. Let's go, man.